state that lives and breathes football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance of a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott finds his fullback. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Dak now from the gun. He lobs it deep middle. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Hits him on the in route. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 4, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. ETN runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Well, running here with Jaden Blue. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season.
319,
First and 10. Here's Fields. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Go.
Here's ETN on first down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go. 551, 551, 12 go. Sit high.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And the defender comes away with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. This is R.E.A. Thomas making the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. Off play action, it's Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump, right?
They go right back to Etienne. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Right.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
319, that's what? Let's go.
Second and 1. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Here we go. 319, that's right. West right fit.
From the red zone now. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's gonna set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Fields looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Now Fields. It's cut right side by Watson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. 319, that's what? Go.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
319, that's up. Right.
Now He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. There he goes on the right side. 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points. Well, Brock, you never want to take the point after for granted, and this play shows why. However unlikely, we don't see it often, but there's always a chance that they can get through for the block, and then it's a foot race down the field.
And then you got to really give credit, right? In the credit pie, give a slice to everybody because it takes them all on special teams. It starts with making the block, and then everybody alert enough to transition to set up the return.
First down, here's Dak. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Prescott. Short pass brought in. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun is Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They toss to Williams, headed right. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Prescott now off the play fake. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They start the drive with Hall. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 16 yards on the play, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go. 258, we'll see if that. All right.
On 1st and 10, it's
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm a tech.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We're into the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. New slated downs to approach. Here from the 40.
Don't jump. Ready?
Counter give to ETN. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 319, get that.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Easy. Go.
A pistol snap, Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go, son. Right.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Pass brought in by Watson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go. 331.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets grow the lead now to 22 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 1. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I take it.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking right, and he finds him. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. They want to run it across. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, they get everybody in the building because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Now here comes the New York offense. New York to the line, 1st and 10. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here we go, son. Come on, son.
A give left side for home. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
319, get that.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. It's a nice running there, gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 19, go.
Here's ETN on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to be He's set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, Jets.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, Jets cut.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Jets getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come up first and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 319, that's it. Scott.
Here's Hall once more. Jukes one defender. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets take possession at the 42-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Etienne on first down. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Paul takes it straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Etienne on third down. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Here we go. 222.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Trying it right side with Etienne. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the